So, I thought about spending the ore on, better armor. We could have ended up rolling an higher arms master one. Thought about spending it on weapons, of course, as I discussed at the end of last video, but I decided to go with the old standby of items. And we got a few alright ones. There's a Gilded Belt of Earth, which I have some interest. I'm going to slap that on Vic. You have the endurance, armor, and hit points. We've got this Ring of Accuracy plus 23. I'm going to go ahead and strip off this Accuracy plus 12 ring from Flail Fist. Actually puts a Flail Fist in the triple digits for accuracy now. Woohoo. Helmet or resistance, whatever. Leather Cloak of Air resistance. Sunray, Noble Crown, which I could enchant, I reckon. These mind resistance things. I also threw down some enchant items on the 2 Wizard Staffs. There's the one that Flail Fist already had equipped, which is double damage versus undead. And then there's the one that I actually had in my inventory, which turned out to be Swift. Pretty nice to do that. Didn't even have to save and load a bunch of times to make that pop up. It's nice. Just remove the idea of me considering that. I could have saved and loaded a bunch of times to make these items better, but let's just move on. I've got just enough time to sell this crud before the shop closes. Alright, that's not bad.
Can I help you with anything?
Sure. Take my junk. And a personality boost.
Thanks.
The idea of, these damn item bastards being able to make, books and potions and scrolls with this ore is ludicrous. Damn transmutation magic. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up on spell points.
You need medical attention. Take care.
And I'm going to teleport back to Nyon, because we're going to dive into Thunderfist Mountain. I suppose before I go in there, though...
Looking for something sharp?
These shops will be open now. And you can pick up Wizard Staffs here, which means I suppose if you save and load it a bunch of times, you might luck into a Wizard Staff of Darkness.
Rest, I mean.
I hope you're not talking to me.
You can't take it with you, Tightwad.
Wow. Are you talking to me?
Can't take it with you, Tightwad.
Welcome, friends.
Now we got plenty of food on hand, it's not a big deal. Let's head up to these stores up here. Well, this one store, the magic shop.
Our enchantments are second to none.
Yeah, I remember what happened the last time I popped in here. Maybe this magic shop is the one that's trash. No, I'm pretty sure the pit one's still trash too, but this is even more garbage.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, a pleasure. We're lowest on red potions. I'd have to head back to, the castle. We have some Widow's Weed berries there. Well, hell, we missed out on grabbing that. Let's not do that. Let's head into Thunderfist Mountain. Thunder! Da, 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 da. Warlocks of Nyon call this extinct volcano their home. Been a while since I've gone spelunking in here, I reckon you could say.
Ow!
Let's kill another. This is worthless.
That's actually not too bad. I might equip that, just not this video.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
That's what we definitely needed in our lives, though. More money.
It doesn't even hurt.
Yes!
Ow!
I think this pathway takes you to the tunnels to Yawful.
Ow! Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Not that I'm exactly wanting to go there, but, By the way, that's the Minotaur Lord. Minotaur Lord is one of the few enemies in the game that has a death effect, like the Ancient Wyvern or the Blood Titan.
Yes!
Of course, we have protection from magic at Grandmaster, which protects us from a damn... Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Which protects us from a damn volcano, so...
I have no idea.
Yes!
Ow!
Yes! It doesn't even hurt. Ow!
Occasionally, these folks will drop axes for you. Minotaur's axes. Unsurprising, I think.
Ow!
You can see the size difference there between a normal Minotaur and a damn Minotaur Lord. Taking those hits pretty damn well. I'm undoubtedly going to be leaving loot behind in here, if only because, well, these tunnels, man. And I do not remember these so well at all. Been a long time since I've come in here to party. Hopefully you understand.
That's it?
You might not, though. It's garbage chainmail anyway.
Finally! Huh.
This is worthless.
Tunnels? Pretty sure that's the case. I'm not even gonna poke my head in there. The tunnels, the awful, have behemoths and medusae in them, which aren't that much of a problem for us these days. Behemoths still pack a mean punch, but you'd have a bit more distance on them in there than you do, say, in the breeding zone. Also, between videos, I almost damn, I almost, well, I cast Sparks and Arathia in front of the magic shop, and I'm like, shit. Because I hadn't saved, right? You know, I was like, no, I don't want to lose this stuff! I would have killed some townsfolk, I would have had to pay a fine, it would have been lamentable. Daggerfall's mapping system is better. But then again, this mapping system doesn't convolute and contort. Let's head back this way. You can also see some dead bodies there. That's because traps are firing. Those damn fireball traps. Inefficient exploration of Thunderfist Mountain. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get over it. What's back here? Okay.
What a scratch.
Ow! Ow!
It doesn't even hurt.
Don't do that. There you are. I thought the enemy had phased into the
That's
void,
rubbish.
like the Blood Titan did.
That's rubbish.
We'll pick it up.
Ah, this is worthless.
Bunch of garbage wands.
Oh, what a piece of...
It's disarmed. This is worthless.
We can enchant those items if I cared enough. Gotta build up the gold piece stockpile again. We're back up into the 450,000s. That Minotaur wants nothing to do with this crew. Flailfist inflicting 100 points of damage. There's another 100. I don't think so, champ. Flailfist gets a 50 off there. The reason why damage is varying so much is that these enemies do have resistances of their own, and many of these enemies we're going to be facing here at the end game, if not all of them, have some physical resist. And so, whenever you end up
This
dealing
is
damage to
worthless.
someone that they have resistances to... To summarize,
But I
the
need
game,
it
you know,
fixed.
rolls to see how effective that resistance might be at reducing damage. Now, monsters don't have luck, whereas we do have luck to contribute to how well we might resist an attack. But they do have physical resist, and we don't get any physical resist. This takes us back to the section which we initially started in, somewhere in here. Hell, if I can remember that well. What's down here? What's over here, really? Alright, it goes up, not down. I don't know if I'm going to sweep the entirety of this place.
But I need it fixed.
Minotaur Lords, by the way, are so tall that you can end up getting them stuck on the environment in here.
That's rubbish.
Minotaur Axe of Acid. But we're really just here for the case of soul jars. And I have a strong impression of where it is. I'm just not heading there directly.
I think we should leave. We'll be dead soon.
Yeah, this is where we initially came into Thunderfist Mountain a number of videos ago. And this was the tunnel that we used to escape. Number of folks very interested and excited in fighting us. Well, we have some weakness spreading amongst the class. Because, haste has worn off. Haste will be wearing off for, Flailfist and Revocane soon as well. Why don't we cast a bigger spell?
Yes.
Just can't keep up with damage there. Using sparks. We should probably save what little is left of Vic's spell pool, he says, or we could just quaff another potion. Bang it down.
Ow!
Let's kill him.
Ow!
Oh no, the eye is so evil. Ah. Fixed. Okay. Now this is an instant kill.
Ow!
Just a cut.
Yeah, Revocane fell asleep. We got him back out with that. Thank you.
That's rubbish. That's rubbish. That's rubbish.
Ah, it's rubbish.
Ow!
Just
It
a
doesn't
cut.
even hurt.
But I need it fixed.
Let's see here. Come for this, critter.
What a scratch.
Yep.
Ow!
That's a weakness that has spread to the others. It's spread like a disease. No, stop screaming.
Let's kill another.
Don't do that, Vic. Okay. How do I want to go about this? I should just be able to hop off this and maybe not get my ass killed, but I will save. Even if I don't get my ass killed, though, there's the idea of, like, I might just fall into a pit that I would have to town portal out of. And I don't like that idea. Good. Good.
It doesn't even hurt.
Oh, yeah.
The Kratos Soul Jar should be that way.
Ah, what a scratch.
Ow!
Alright, preservation is no longer a thing.
Let's kill another.
Don't do that.
Ow!
It's very rude. Damn air warlocks.
Let's leave it behind.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
Really? Resurrection? I suppose when you can fucking cast Resurrection, you would see that as a piece of junk. Novel concept for that to only be worth 500 gold pieces. What the hell ever, right? Will bring you back to life even if your body is totally destroyed. Go fuck itself.
It doesn't even hurt.
You know? Yes! 19, huh? Case in point for enemies being able to get stuck. The Minotaurs aren't even that tall. They're still getting stuck back there. I thought about pulling out a Soul Drinker, but there ended up not being that many enemies left.
Got him!
Those air warlocks are pretty tough.
That's rubbish. That's rubbish.
Ah, this is worthless.
Another wand.
Ah, this is worthless.
Wand of acid. More gold pieces. Just what we needed, right? What treasure and riches. There wasn't a Minotaur Lord in there. Oh well.
It doesn't even hurt.
Coming for you.
Ow!
Water Warlock.
I disarmed it.
Damn right you did. Spell points plus
This is
16,
worthless.
huh? That's pretty tempting to put on. I actually think I will. Funnily enough. Well, we lose a little bit of armor. But I would rather have those spell points.
I disarmed it. This is worthless.
It's pretty trash. Neat. You can keep warm here this winter.
It's disarmed. This is worthless.
Granted, it's August in-game right now.
I disarmed it.
Still a ways away, that whole winter thing. Exquisite Long Dagger. One that you
This
could
is
enchant.
worthless.
Too bad. I guess I'll go ahead and pick that up. Old habits die hard. Listen here, Air Warlock. You're bad.
Ow!
Ah, what a slap.
It doesn't even hurt.
Whee! There we go. That will be a crate of soul jars.
I disarmed it.
A rosewood case lovingly crafted to contain a set of lich jars. This case appears to be full. I'll leave that catalyst in there because it is trash. Take me back to Mountain Ion.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
So there you go. That was Thunderfist Mountain. We got some more equipment and loot for our troubles.
This is worthless.
An incredible scroll
This
of
is
torchlight there. Paralyzing wand. That's actually not that bad. Paralyze is a light magic spell. Yeah, sure. That ring might be useful to equip between episodes. I guess I can just do some equipment stuff, like, on screen for everyone. I suppose. The next place I'm going to be going to is the maze. where I will claim the final statuette and also retrieve Haldar's remains. As I do believe I noted earlier in the series, hell if I remember how to get through that damn maze. Okay. Show me some enchant item. Increased value. Neat. Let's see here. Why did I come back specifically to here if the shops are closed? Am I just gonna wait until they open up? Maybe. What are the other items to enchant?
There's no room.
You're right, there's not. These rings. Do I care about equipping this intellect plus luck ring on anyone? I guess, technically, if I cared about your spell point pool, Revigane, I could take that off of you and put on the intellect plus luck ring. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that mine resistance ring. If I feel like having you be so lucky for whatever particular reason, yeah, sure, what the hell. Might plus 10, plus 5 speed and accuracy. I don't care about any of that other stuff. Alright, enchant us up, Captain. Alchemy skill plus 8. Play in the pool. And... ID monster skill plus 11. Great. And... Splendid chainmail of the ocean. Splendid. Head to Castle Harmondale now. Give me this ore. Give me the statuettes. That was one Lloyd's beacon. We kind of need two in order to have fun. I guess I can keep this resurrection if Vic gets eradicated. Sure. Still haven't used that summon elemental yet. In that letter from Xenofex, cure paralysis. I do have a potion that does that, so I don't exactly need a scroll, but I've been holding on to it for so long, you know? Shit. Fly just in case something awful happens to J2. Pretty good. I'm sure just from the limited amount of time I spent there staring at J2's inventory that will turn into at least 2, if not all 3 of the damn thumbnails for this episode. Which will annoy me, as it is wont to do.
I did it again!
Do I want to head back to the chest with the weapons in it? I'm gonna say no. Now. Why don't we sleep in the House Tavern? We'll punch the damn historian that I've got staying there. Porch light faded off.
Come in, come in. Enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
See anything you want? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Need a new weapon?
Nah, I'm good.
Thanks.
Yep, I'll totally come again the next time I want to sell you more stuff for more money.
Thanks a lot.
Not as exactly as if we have any major expenditures.
Can I help you with anything?
Thing that really costs the most, other than training these days, is spell books, and we don't exactly need to go around buying those anymore.
Thanks. Come again.
Neat. Okay, so since we slept, all of the various little bonuses and knickknacks and potions that we dunked our heads in are gone. a pity, to be sure. So yeah, maze will be next. Get Haldar's remains, get that final statuette. I'll then have to slap all the statuettes in their proper location. And that quest that we got ever so long ago, the first time I went to the Talarian Forest, will finally be done. And while, if memory serves, the reward's not that bad, do keep in mind that, well, in this particular playthrough, it's taking a while to complete. Suppose I already dunked... No, we're just not getting that effect. Maybe... I suppose a full day hasn't passed since I drank from this, so we don't even get to have those potion effects, or fountain effects. We slept, so they're gone. Disappointment. Yeah, I think we'll just head on to the maze,
Do you
then.
need medical attention? Take care.
Thanks. Let's go to Nyan. Let's all go to Nyan. I do have the other two statuettes on hand? Yeah. And then after that, after I slap down the statuettes and turn in the remains, we'll head back to the pit. We'll turn in these soul jars, and then we'll get another quest on the main quest line, which will see us going back to Celeste. I believe I have misplaced where the maze is. Yes, I did. And then after we get that, and we do that, I'm pretty sure for there I head to the Land of the Giants. We can finally go there. So, see you folks next time.